Brandon just say when?
You're good.
All right. Hey, Atmore. So we are on another stop of our discovery of Atmore. As you all know, it is the month of love. And being new to Atmore, I wanted to find out what Atmore has to offer and what you guys love about Atmore. I wanted to discover Atmore. When I first got to Atmore, Rob, everybody said you have to go eat at David's Catfish. And I had the opportunity to come and eat lunch here yesterday, and boy was it good. Those cheese grits were amazing. You might have to share that recipe with me.
Oh, it's pretty simple.
Is it pretty simple? Well, it was really, really good. So we are here at David's Catfish with Rob Faircloth and his son,
Elliot.
They own, I believe it's called Faircloth Foods, and you guys have several restaurants.
Yeah, they're all under different corporate or entity names.
Yeah.
We
Good deal.
Elliot's. We have a couple of Popeyes, Louisiana Kitchens. He does those, and then this is Dave's, which Dave's Catfish was born out of my father's original restaurant from 1969 called the Ponderosa, and that's where that burger came from, by the way.
That burger was
fine. If you look up there, we've done party burgers. That was another favorite back in that day that he created. We've been doing them every year at Taste of the South in the park, and it's a pretty big hit. It brings back memories for everybody.
Yeah. So you said the Ponderosa, which was the original restaurant, 1969.
Mm-hmm.
It is what David's Catfish was born out of.
Yeah.
So how long has David's Catfish been here, and how did this kind of come about?
Oh, after my father had done the Ponderosa for, I can't do the math, but it was in '93 when we converted to David's.
Okay.
The Ponderosa was long hours, opened at 9 in the morning and closed at 11. It served milkshakes, hamburgers, party burgers, banana splits.
Banana splits.
It was back in the day when everybody had a hot rod and they drove around in circles with their girlfriends and peeled out of the thing. They went up to the dairy bar, which is Buster's now, same thing.
Okay.
Similar deal, and they'd turn around and come back and make the loops. That was the entertainment back then, especially when I was in high school. But he got tired. He was 63. He said he's tired of working all the time. He had befriended David Ross, who has David's Catfish in Monroeville.
Okay.
And they were talking one day, and he said, "Why don't you just convert it to a catfish house where you open late, close early, and we're closed on Sunday and Monday?" He says, "Because I know you're not going to retire." And he just kind of said, that doesn't sound like a bad idea. So
Not a bad idea.
Yeah.
So we went from burgers, which are amazing, to a little bit of seafood. So talk about some of the things on your menu, the variations that you have. What can you expect if you're coming to dinner for the first time at David's Catfish?
Hopefully we've got something for everybody. We have a steak, nice ribeye. We hand carve it. Of course, catfish any way you want it. We grill it, we fry it. We have Cajun catfish. We have lemon pepper catfish. We have catfish and grits, which is over a bed of cheese grits. We put our homemade gumbo that we make every day.
Homemade gumbo?
And we put a fried filet and sprinkle it with a little Parmesan cheese. It's one of my new favorites. We have shrimp and grits. Have all you can eat shrimp in 3 different sizes. Boiled shrimp. Oh, and the hamburger you have is really a carryover from the Ponderosa. It's the Big Boy. It's called the Big Boy back then.
It was good. It was very good. So now, as far as, you mentioned hours, that you changed your hours a little bit from when your daddy. When are you guys here? And what time do the cooks get here?
We all get here about 9. I'm usually here at 8, piddling around and, checking things and all. But everybody comes in at 9, and we open from 11 to 9.
11 to 9. And
Tuesday through Saturday. And then people just kept saying they wanted another place to eat on Sunday, so we started opening on Sundays from 11 to 2, and it's a fire drill right after church gets out. So everybody just comes at one time. It's a lot of fun. I love working Sundays. It's fun.
Sundays are fun.
Yeah.
And it's probably nice to see the tables full of families and just taking
Big
that
parties.
time to taking the time to sit down and really enjoy each other. A good Sunday in the South. You can't go wrong with that.
That's right.
So this building has been here then. Is this the original?
No, the original was where Walgreens is now. when we back in that at that time when Walgreens came along, they were looking for a location in Atmore. Kmart had just closed. We had no retail in Atmore whatsoever. So
Okay.
my father and I talked about it, and I said, well, it'd be nice to have something that's I mean, I don't know. We had retail, we had downtown retail, but we didn't have I don't know.
Kind of beyond that main.
Yes.
Right.
And so we agreed to let them relocate, or he agreed, excuse me, he owned this property. He agreed to let them relocate us here, so they did that in 2006.
So this building's been here since 2006, open Tuesday through Sunday, and you said you get here at 9, but the doors open at 11. Now, are your specials different every single week, or?
No, we're pretty consistent.
Yeah.
I think that's one thing we work at in the restaurant business is being consistent. We do some specials. We got Valentine's is coming up, and I think we'll have a steak special we usually do every year. And in the spring we have a crawfish night where we do a low boiled crawfish with sausage and corn and all that. We do a few of those things during the year, but pretty much you know what you get when you come in the door.
Well, so that's great. So people that are looking for something to do on Valentine's Day, they don't have to leave Atmore. You don't have to leave Atmore. We've got the option here with the special that you're going to have. Now, talk to me about the Gather. So I have also had the amazing opportunity to eat at the Gather. That grilled cheese, you could do that special more often. That grilled cheese and chili was super good. Now, are you guys doing anything special for Valentine's Day? How did the Gather come about?
Chris McElhaney, he's a chef. He's from here. He lives here. He's married, and he's got 6 of the neatest kids. I mean, he's got 6 great kids, and he was driving back and forth to one time he worked at Steelwood Country Club as their chef, and then he had gone to work with someone else in Mobile, and I think he just got tired of the travel. And somebody kind of got us talking, and we started talking, and I was familiar with his food and his pedigree as far as, he can do it.
Right.
He can do the food, and he wanted to do something in Atmore, and so we got together. It's a long story, but we got together, and and what the result of it is Gather. Terrence Breckenridge is involved with us as well. We had some help from a local architect. Well, she's from here, but lives in Birmingham. Christy Dunn. Her parents had Earl's Jewelers, but she helped us with the design, and it was fun doing. And thank goodness it's doing well. But it's all Chris McElhaney and his chefs. I just go in there.
His ability. He is very talented, and
Yeah.
I had no idea that it was so rooted in Atmore. So it was designed by somebody from Atmore. You've got an Atmore born and raised chef. You've got Atmore investors and owners, and you guys are there.
His wife is from here. Well, they're from the Walnut Hill area, but his wife's here too. She does all the desserts, which are.
Right.
They're crazy. I mean, they're really good.
I love that.
So it's a family-run business.
So clearly your love of Atmore runs so deep. They love Atmore.
Yeah.
So being new to Atmore and kind of figuring things out, what would you say is your favorite thing about Atmore and the service that you provide, or what you get to see and experience that maybe, people like me are new to Atmore, or what is it that keeps you here and really fuels that love for your community?
Well, it's home. It's always been home. I grew up on Main Street when I was a little kid in diapers, riding a tricycle, terrorizing the merchants downtown. But
you heard it here.
but my
diapers on Main Street.
That's right. And but it's always been home. I know when I graduated from high school, I couldn't wait to get out here and go to college, and I was never coming back. But anyway, I'm back, and Atmore has been great to me and my family, and hopefully we're trying to give some of that back to Atmore.
Absolutely. Now, Elliot, so you were raised here?
Correct.
And graduated from here, and now you didn't run off, so you love Atmore as well. And
I kind of did the same thing. I told myself it was, I wasn't going to be in the restaurant business and wasn't going to live in Atmore. And the more I got away from it, the more you realize how special it is. First of all, being from a place like Atmore, and I think it's a cool little town. It's got a great The location to me is something I enjoy because you're close to the coast, but then you're right on 65. But then you got the quaintness of the little country town in South Alabama. But I tried a lot of other things and everything else I tried. I said, man, I wanted to be in a good business, I guess. And the more I got out and the more I did some traveling, I realized, well, I had a good business the entire time. So came back and partnered up with him, and here we are.
Well, it sounds like it runs deep in your blood, and you guys are just doing so much for the community, and we appreciate. So finding love in all the local places in the month of February, we had to come to David's. Now, if they wanted to get in touch with you guys or find The Gather, find David's Catfish, what's the best way to see what's going on here? Is it website, Facebook?
We do have a web page for David's. Of course, Popeyes is we didn't mention Popeyes.
We didn't.
But I didn't mean to.
They're just putting Southern cooking all up and down this main street.
But of course, Popeyes is national and it advertises,
right?
So you know how to get in touch with us. I think our phone number has been the same since 1969, so it's.
Tell me what that phone number. 1969, the same phone number. What is that phone number?
251-368-3063. So hopefully everybody around here knows it.
Say it one more time.
251-368-3063.
3063. I just wanted to know it for my book. Being new to Atmore, I didn't know it, but now we do.
But and we do some advertising as well through local media for here, and we're starting to do it now with Gather. Gather has a real good webpage.
Okay.
Chris's wife, Beth, does the webpage, does an excellent job with it. She posts what the special is today. She's always posting her desserts.
Their specials, they've got a great following on social media, and they post. It seems like every time I go in there, the menu is different. I kind of love that.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of love that you know it's going to be good, but you don't know exactly what it's going to be that day.
I think that's the chef thing. Chefs are very creative. He's very creative, and every day he and the other chefs in there, they've got something new they want me to try, and I mean, it's killing me.
That's a hard job.
Oh,
come and try new food by an amazing chef. That's a rough life. Elliot, do you hate that part? That's really what he missed.
Yeah.
That's what you missed, isn't it?
Correct.
Yeah.
So I encourage y'all, the back door there is usually open in the morning early, so stop in and go taste something. We want you to taste.
Well, thank y'all so
Brandon
much.
knows.
Brandon knows. Well, thank y'all so much for your time today. Atmore, thank you so much for watching this installation of #DiscoverAtmore, finding love in all the local places. And I can't wait to see where you guys send us next. We will be in touch. Keep in touch.
Thank y'all.
Thank y'all.
All right, now we got to do a couple.